Hey guys, welcome back to Papa Rome's Outdoors 2022 Muzzle Loader season. As you can tell, we had some snow down in upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. It was chasing deer, but I only had a few days. Ironically, we had some pretty good sized bucks on our trail cams early season, and up in the Adirondacks as well, we had some good bruiser bucks, but we just weren't able to make it happen early on. But luckily for me, my brother was able to connect, and we got some pretty good footage at it. Late season muzzleloader is always a difficult challenge because the powder sometimes might not want to spark and misfires happen, but you do see a lot of good bucks. It's a magical time to be out in the mountains. Less people are out there, and I've always enjoyed it. So I hope you sit back, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Appreciate it.
So I'm up here deer hunting. I was walking down a ridge coming back off the top of a mountain, and I didn't get it on camera, but I got a coyote. He's running down the ridge and doing a little predator control. Keep their numbers down. He's a male, nice color, but I blew the other side out pretty good. And that's where I just came off of. The way top of that mountain up there. I was hunting the other side of it. And then I worked my way down these shelves and Meh. Eh. So I'm back in the truck from yesterday. I ended up missing that big 8-pointer, which is a bummer, but it's part of muzzleloading. I had him come by me. I think he was within ball range. He was 25 or 30 yards, and the cap went off, and it never lit the powder. And he takes off, and I was able to get another cap on. I took a shot at him at like 140 yards, and unfortunately I didn't get him. And then a little while later, a 6-pointer comes by. I went back in there this morning, stayed on the stand, nothing came by but turkeys, so I ended up yanking the stand now. Rifle season opens tomorrow, so we're going to be hunting a different area. But that's a bummer. I don't know if my powder, if it's just a little bit too old, or if there's some moisture in the barrel from being in the truck and in and out, getting hot, cold, but I don't even know how to explain it other than that's going to bum me out the rest of the season.
All right, well, here's the update. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got about 3 inches of perfect tracking snow, and I had a rough pack out yesterday. Woke up late today and in pain, but anyway, I'm gonna run out to a area where I have some doe tags, try to pick up a couple does real quick. That muzzleloader starts tomorrow, so either I'll be picking up a track or I'll just be posting and still hunting in the Catskills. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Make sure I get up here. Honest, right now I've been tied up with a lot of deer tracks, and I think they're in this thick stuff just milling around coming through, but I have not found one buck track yet. There's got to be over a dozen deer in this herd, so I'm just gonna keep meandering. And there's a big buck track. Hard to tell, it's older. It's a 2-claw. Look at them all. Well, this will be a good doe location. There should be a buck with them though. And, I'm dressed very light, so I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm not gonna be able to post today. We'll see what happens. what's really funny. My head told me to go down into the swamps, but my body just started wandering up the highest part of the highest mountain again. So I'm going to go up high and work my way low. I guess it's better this way because I can push them down instead of pushing them up. Crazy. Got a buck track. I'm dropping down now in elevation down into this swamp. Not seeing a lot of tracks. All the tracks were way up high. Actually, this track's right here. Let's check them out. Oh, that's good. And they're all headed in. They're all going into where I want to go. There's usually a lot of deer. They're always crossing on this creek part right here. And there's no tracks but one giant buck again. And that's what we talked about, my brother and I, saying there might not be a lot of deer, but there's always one big monster coming through here. Here he is. About 3-4 days ago, but I'm gonna set up here and see what happens for now. I just came to the top of the mountain and I'm not seeing anything for what I was. So one set of buck tracks that was like a week old or 4 days old. I found one old scrape, but all the areas that they would come normally, I don't know what's going on, they're just not here. I'm gonna cut over, even though it's so crunchy. I'm gonna go over the mountain and come down into another thicket about a mile away. I gotta make time here and hurry up. I cannot get over, they're not here. This is insane. It's a very strange feeling with the amount of land I just covered. And the land I covered, I always jump deer. I'm very, very shocked. None of the sign is fresh. None of the tracks are within 4 or 5 days. And I'm extremely concerned what's going on here. People were telling me, there's no deer in the Catskills, like they vanished. Something's weird. So I just came over this one lip and 3 does came out of that ravine. Which was cool. I could have shot the big one in the back. I almost did, but she had, not in her back. I could have shot her really good though, but she was a good 120-yard shot. And, her tail was signaling as if there was a buck. Something just told me, don't shoot her, I don't know. And I really need the meat, so it's upsetting, but I mean, I am pretty far in here, and it's not a good haul out of here either for a doe. I already just dealt with that last week in PA. What I want to do is go back to where it started and then go over that mountain the other way. So if I shoot a doe, I could get her out. Let's face it, I ain't dragging a doe up here, and I don't want to pack her out. It's tough. It's steep. Icy. Alright, I'm back on a good trail, and it's fresh doe tracks. So they're working this ridge. It's actually below where I came from, so I'm gonna get up at the peak where it's easier for me to drag them off if I get one. And I'm gonna post till dark. Really hard to tell, but they're here. Nice. There's does and there's the big buck. That's a big one. Track. He's a big boy. I'm back where I wanted to be. If I was right there, I was set up right there. I would have shot these deer. They would have been right here on me. But the wind is going that way. Well, broken branch, big scrape, and those big buck tracks are going right through the middle of it. Man, what a monster. It looks like the track freshened up a lot, but the buck is still an old track, but there's another one on top of it. I think it's a doe. Very fresh, so I'm just following it. We're actually dropping down to a ridge where many years ago I shot a really big, thick chocolate rack. That was one of the heaviest deer I ever shot. Rack and body. But I'm gonna drop right down into the valley where I shot that one. I might just post here for the afternoon. Very crunchy, hard to get them. And there's a lot of tree stands up on this mountaintop. These deer are coming right here and they're going right up that trail. They're gonna be at like 8 yards. I got a little brush here. Big valley behind me. I could take a shot down into there if I have to. And then I got this spot that's flat. I'm gonna set up here for the afternoon. Have my sandwich, and there's gonna be no talking from this point on. If they come in, they're gonna be right on me. I'm not gonna have time. I hope I get the camera shot. Alright, so this is my spot. It's a natural blind. It's gonna be perfect. If they come from here, there, or from that ridge. And or they could come up the bottom here too. Come any which way. I'm pinching them off in the middle of a ridge. What? You don't like my hair? just had a little three-pointer come out exactly where I thought he would have came. About, I don't know, 10 yards, if that 8 yards. Looked at me, but I made a mock scrape with some scent on it over there. And he went right to it. So it got him off of my attention, and he went right to it, and he started licking it. I wish that was that big one. That would have been awesome. Man, that was crazy. He sounded like a person, like 2 steps at a time, creeping up. I thought it was a person, but that was intense, so close. I love it. Man, I just was getting my gear ready and a deer blew at me. Pretty sure it was a doe, never saw it, just heard it blow. It was up in the pines here. But I gotta go in this way and get out of here. And we'll give it a shot another day, tomorrow maybe.